Hi y'all, here's my lovely audience. We have my mama Denise, we have Miss Deb, my dad Gary, and Dashi. At 6 a.m. on April 6, 1977, 17-year-old Diana DePaul decided to abort her unborn baby girl by a saline abortion. If you did not know, a saline solution is injected into the mother's uterus, into the amniotic sac where the baby is housed. The unborn baby is poisoned and their skin burned because of this procedure. Miraculously, Diana's baby girl survived this brutal attack and is now an influential pro-life speaker. Her name is Gianna Jessen. At just 2 pounds, her mother still decided to give her away. And although Jessen survived the saline abortion, she still has had a hard life. Jessen spent the first 2 months of her life in a hospital where she would be diagnosed with cerebral palsy and was then put into foster care. From the minute she was born, she had a label, but she persevered and has become an amazing woman. As Christians, we need to educate our peers and especially the younger generation so they understand the consequences of their actions and for them to know that there is help. I've gained information on abortion and preventative measures through research. Abortion is a catastrophic social issue in today's world. It can be prevented by God-honoring values and by healthcare professionals who obtain those values. In the moments that follow, I intend to validate my thesis by presenting the devastation of abortion and how Christians, the government, and healthcare professionals can prevent this problem. The first point I would like to discuss is the cruel practice of abortion. Abortion is becoming alarmingly more prevalent in today's society, and according to Concerned Women for America, which is a legislative action committee, there are about 1 million abortions per year, which is about 2,700 per day across our country. Don't you think this is devastating? Every year, 1 million innocent children are unjustly taken from this world without giving them a chance at life. Furthermore, let's talk about all the women who aren't able to have children and would love to have one to love and nurture. The Family Research Council stated that from 2009 to 2016, cancer screening and prevention programs have consistently decreased by close to 2/3. Despite the 64% decrease in 2 screening services, Planned Parenthood continues to advertise its screening efforts as a major part of their services. Needless to say, not only is abortion harmful to the fetus, it's also harmful to the mother. Next, I'll turn from a discussion of the problems to a discussion of the solutions. For my next point, I'll be discussing how Christians can help prevent abortion by proactively talking to their youth groups and helping girls in pregnancy situations. Christians can also promote pro-life agencies and beliefs to their church. They should educate and talk to their youth groups about having a baby and what godly options they have. Ecclesiastes 11:5, using the English Standard Version, says, "As you do not know the way the Spirit comes to the bones in the womb of a woman with child, so you do not know the work of God who makes everything." Going on to my next solution, let's talk about how our government and healthcare professionals can prevent abortion. According to Concerned Women of America, $528 million in tax dollars went to abortion funding. And as Christians, shouldn't we be able to decide what practices our tax dollars are supporting? Healthcare professionals should have prerequisites if a woman wants to get an abortion. Women should at least have to get an ultrasound and go to a pregnancy center that offers help. Healthcare facilities should also openly support other practices like adoption and pregnancy help centers. They should have godly magazines and posters in their offices. Government agencies such as Medicaid and other financial assistance agencies should not pay for abortions. We are now to the conclusion of my persuasive speech, and I would like to say once more that abortion is not the answer. A fetus is a human and can grow and develop into someone extraordinary. Like I stated, abortion is a cruel and inhumane practice that is not glorifying God and His love. As Christians, we can prevent this ongoing practice by teaching our youth and making the choice to not end a child's life. Our government and healthcare professionals can also be an aid in this problem by not funding abortion clinics and by endorsing other options. such as adoption and pregnancy help centers. This cruel practice is almost being glorified in rallies and protests across our nation. As Christians, we need to try and end this vicious cycle by spreading God's word and offering to help these girls. Think about this for a moment. What if Gianna Jessen didn't survive her mother's attempt to abort? How many lives would be lost and how many abortion clinics would be across our country without her influential story? Thank y'all for listening to my speech, and I hope you now feel as strongly as I do about the God-given gift of human life. God bless.